Hey Bug, what's up? We're gonna start soon, I'm just waiting for Beth. Oh, there she is. Hey Beth. This music is oddly intense for a rotating tomato. This should be a video on its own. We could just end the stream right here. Rotating tomato, that's where it's at. It's been a long day. Well, we're gonna get this trial done. We gotta get this done. As long as nothing bad happens this time, I think we should be okay. Yeah, as long as YouTube chat just doesn't crash and nobody just falls asleep in the middle of a stream and nobody dies. As long as that happens, we're good. Nope. No. Alright. I didn't drink any wine. Alright. But you told me you did. Alright. Okay. Are we ready, guys? Are we pumped? Are we ready for this trial? Yeah, you know, this is the first time in one of the trials where I'm convinced that it's nobody. I'm just waiting for the game to like just flow and just give me the answer on who did it, cuz I have no clue who could have done it. And I'm smart enough not to just put the blame on Kyoko. Yeah, so I'm just letting the game flow. I've given up on trying to figure out anybody. This is easily the most elusive trial. There's just so much confusion. I'm almost convinced that it's possible that nobody died and that the bodies are fake, and it's just Also, that body announcement was late. I wonder if that's gonna come up in the trial. But yeah, no clue. Anyways, let's get this party started. Absolutely no clue who it could be. Alright. Before we continue, I want to show you guys something, right? Remember what you said about Kyoko just now. Hold on to that. Hold on to that and you will stay on the right track. Okay. Well, obviously, it can't be Kyoko. I don't know. It's too easy. Too easy. I want to show you guys something, right? Go to the chapter select, right? Here's chapter 5, and here's... Oh! What is this? 2 more chapters after chapter 5? And the game told me in chapter 4 that I'm halfway through? Like, nah. Nah, this isn't the end of the game. Whatever happens after this trial... God. Things are gonna change. Did Kyoko eat the mono butter yet? Yeah, I don't know. They may be in the extras collector's edition deleted scenes of Danganronpa. Kyoko has not yet eaten the mondo butter. I regret to inform you. you were lucky enough to miss the part where Kyoko ate the Mondo butter, Beth. Alright. The door slid shut. This is it. This is the actual trial. Yeah, Beth, you just missed the entire investigation. Like, right before we, started the trial, I had this whole issue where I was trying to figure out why Bug wasn't, chatting in stream, and it turns out that for some reason YouTube broke, and just none of his messages were loading for me, and I had to, like, refresh the page. And then we realized, wait a minute, Beth isn't here either, and where was she? And then we had this whole, like, investigation, and then we realized, oh, wait a minute, you probably just fell asleep, which turned out you did. So, yeah. It was funny, though. It was funny. Blinding light of despair. This is a fancy room.
I can't wait.
The time for puntless jokes and jabs has passed.
Thrills, chills.
A deadly trial. Do I want to save? I guess just to say I did it, I'll do it again. It has to be Old Man Jenkins. It's just Old Man Jenkins and Jalopy. Skills. I don't even think I got any new ones. I have an unnecessary amount of extra skill points. Look at all this. Where did these come from? I don't understand. I don't understand.
Let's begin with a basic. If you
Yeah.
okay, well, I'll leave the rest up to you.
Well then, let's discuss the specifics of the victim. First, we need to clarify who exactly the unidentified victim is.
It's Kyoko. There's no other explanation.
Well, this is Danganronpa. Yep. Hiro's back at it again.
But Kyoko's standing right there.
Oh, that's a ghost!
Kyoko, don't say anything.
She has legs and stuff.
Well, that's just because she's like the latest evolution in ghost technology.
How's this man alive again?
There's a
How
limit
is he
to
here?
How much ridiculous
How is he
I can
accepted into the
tolerate.
school?
Okay. So I
Yeah,
just
that's
have
one
to
time
prove that
me and Byakuya
Orbs
can agree to
isn't
something. That was
Kyoko,
just
right?
stupid.
Then let's compare Kyoko's traits to the traits of the dead body.
Her traits?
Kyoko's face, Kyoko's piercing glare, Kyoko's gloves.
I got it! I'm talking about her gloves. They'll give us some insight into the history. I'm sure of it.
Alright, just to fill Beth in, like I said, I have no clue who it could be. Though, my only theory on who the victim was like, either A, the 16th student, which I doubt. They wouldn't just kill off the 16th student immediately, right? It'd be just a waste of a character. 2, right? It was like one of many people that control Monokuma, and there's like a jigsaw situation here, like a jigsaw killer situation, where it's not, the jigsaw killer isn't one person, but rather a bunch of different people. My third one is that he reused a body as the dead body. But then again, that theory was loose because the dead body announcement was still made, and you know, if the dead body announcement is only for when the body is first found, right? But what's weird is he did it in the room. He did it in the computer room when we found the TV and all of that, and all the monitors. Which probably doesn't mean anything. It was just like a late announcement. But like, there's something going on with Monokuma. My theory about the body, though, was that it was, like, Junko, because, like, the boots matched and all of that, and the fingernails matched, and that like contributed to my body idea, and I still like want to hold on to like if that's a twist at all. Like I wonder, like the boots match, okay? It just feels weird. And I'm not sure if I remember there being a body announcement for back when Junko died. I wonder if she's like still alive. And like he resurrected. No, wait. No, that wouldn't make sense. Why would he resurrect somebody just to blow them up? So yeah, that was my whole theory. That was my whole thinking. Oh yeah, you missed the whole TV scene too. We found those things.
In that case,
Just to
I think
fill
it
you
would
in.
be helpful if someone explained why she actually wears those gloves.
And would you happen to know the answer?
In fact, Monokuma told me. Apparently you have scars on your hands you don't want anyone to see.
Oh, you know, now that I think about it, the corpse wasn't wearing any gloves, right?
They probably just
Ooh.
got burnt up in the explosion. I'm not convinced. The ghost is just trying to fool us all.
Oh boy, now we have to go have a whole stupid bullet argument to explain how Kyoko is in fact not a ghost and is wearing gloves when the corpse
Kyoko
wasn't.
There is just a ghost.
Impossible.
Okay, then prove it.
Proof the dead body wasn't wearing gloves.
They got burnt up in the explosion.
Then she was wearing gloves before the explosion.
Well, yeah, she must have been wearing gloves. Because that corpse is absolutely Kyoko.
This entire discussion is idiotic.
Yeah, pretty much.
That Kyoko. Okay,
The dead body wasn't wearing.
They got burnt up in the explosion.
Fake nails.
Then she was
Right?
wearing gloves before
No.
the explosion.
Well, yeah.
She must have been wearing gloves, alright.
Because that corpse is absolutely Kyoko.
This entire discussion is idiotic.
I
that
don't know. Would it be possible for the gloves, gloves to burn up, but a tattoo to remain? Like, how do I mean, it's all.
Okay, then prove it.
The dead body wasn't.
They got burnt up in.
Then she was wearing.
Well, yeah. She must have been wearing gloves.
Am I wrong? Oh wow, that didn't even
This
land.
entire
Never mind.
discussion is idiotic.
That was weird. How did that
That
happen?
Kyoko. Okay, then prove it.
Okay,
They got
that's what I'm
burnt up.
leaning on. I don't know how else I'm supposed to prove this wrong.
Well, yeah. She must have been wearing gloves. Because that corpse is.
Do people wear gloves with fake nails? I mean, I wouldn't assume so.
Discussion is idiotic.
Alright, that's what I'm gonna lean on. I'm assuming that's what I'm supposed to get at.
Prove the dead body.
I don't think anybody would be wearing gloves with fake nails on.
Well, yeah. She must have been wearing gloves.
Yeah, obviously. But I've seen it happen.
No, there's no. Whoever it was, they were wearing fake nails, remember? I imagine trying to wear gloves over nails like that would have been a pretty big pain. Besides, Kyoko wears gloves to hide her hands, right? It'd be pretty weird for someone who's self-conscious about their hands to wear fake nails, don't you think?
Well, I forgot how long they were.
Man, you don't know women, huh? They're complicated like that.
Hero, I don't think you're one to talk, dude.
If anyone doesn't know women, it's you.
Yeah.
Well, Kyoko, any thoughts?
These gloves were custom made to the size of my hands to make sure they don't interfere with my daily life. If I wore fake nails, the gloves wouldn't fit properly.
Then that's that. The dead body doesn't belong to Kyoko.
Which should have been obvious since she's standing right here.
Okay, so then, who's the real victim? First, we need to figure that out.
That's the first thing I said. You're the one who's been dragging us around in circles.
How long can we make the player be annoyed until we actually get somewhere in the story? I think that's their goal here. Identify the victim. 16th student, I'm assuming. That's all I can assume. Oh, yeah. Alright, that's another thing, right? Alright, so, like... My first theory that it's, the 16th student, it's all I can really think about. It still feels too easy, and I know how this game's gonna go. But as of right now, that's all we have to go off of. So I guess we're just gonna lean on that.
Then who died?
There's gotta be some way. I don't think so. The face was scorched beyond recognition.
No, no, no. Tattoo. Oh no! No, 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 no.
We can't identify.
And there's nothing else we can do, right?
No, 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 no. I have a tattoo on the right hand.
Kyoko, really? Then who died?
There's gotta be some. I don't think so. The face was scorched and there wasn't
Oh wait,
any
no,
description
that's
in
not
the
wrong.
monitor.
This is wrong. We can identify the body.
No, that's wrong. There was one clue left behind that we can use to identify the body.
What? For real? If you're lying, you'll die a cruel.
Cruel and unusual death.
She's just being stupid. Ignore them, Makoto. Tell us what you're talking about.
The key to figuring out who it was is the tattoo on the back of her hand.
Oh, yeah. The design's pretty strict. Her master must have made her get it. To be like, you're my bitch.
Oh my god.
They really did something that humiliating?
Hero, shut up, dude. You're contributing nothing
The
to this
identity
argument.
of the victim is hidden within that tattoo.
Oh, really?
To other information we have. Can I use the record? Yeah, this one, right? Yeah.
I got it! The Fenrir Mercenary Corps. That's the name of the military group Mukuro Ikusaba belonged to.
Okay, so...
To show that they're a member of the team, each soldier that joins the squad would get a tattoo representing Fenrir somewhere on their bodies.
Fenrir?
Woof. Wow, what a hard puzzle this is. Oh man. God, that was so painful.
Now I understand. The representation of Fenrir is a wolf.
Fenrir, the Wolf of Ragnarok. It's from Norse mythology. A huge, world-ending wolf beast.
Oh man, she
He's the
definitely
child of
reads the
sister
creepypasta
god
wiki
Loki
on a daily
and the
basis.
female giant.
Man, after all this time, we finally got a glimpse of the literary all-star.
A wolf tattoo.
Exactly. The body we found had a tattoo of a wolf, which means that person must have once belonged to Fenrir. So it must have been Mukuro. What?
Hold on. Isn't she the one that was behind this whole thing?
You sound surprised, but you're absolutely right. Yes, indeed. The trial this time is to solve the murder of Mukuro Ikusaba.
So wait, the 16th student is actually dead? Okay. Oh wow. Well, I'm glad we didn't have to deal with her.
Are you saying the mastermind is dead?
She wasn't a mastermind, obviously.
No. It means we were wrong in thinking that Mukuro was the mastermind at all.
But I mean, being the ultimate despair seems like a pretty mastermindy.
Maybe
Yeah,
we
that
should
sounds
have
pretty
considered
useless to kill them
her as the
off.
Ultimate despair in the first place. After all, looking at her profile, I didn't see anything that would fit such a description. All it said was that she was the ultimate soldier. If I remember correctly, that other information came from Kyoko. That's what you told Makoto, right?
So that means Kyoko got it wrong?
Who was she? Who was Mukuro Ikusaba? She's been gone this whole time? And usually when there's a scene where an important character dies, it has a lot more detail.
I agree, especially considering this is a video game.
So you're saying she wasn't an important character, which would mean she was the same as us. Just another participant.
This is sort of meta, Byakuya.
Then who's the real mastermind?
It must have been the Hope's Peak Academy headmaster after all.
No, the headmaster has nothing to do with it.
But how can we trust that? We already know your information about Mukuro was wrong.
My information was not wrong.
Okay. We're in the middle of a trial right now. Figuring out who killed Mukuro is first and foremost. Please limit all future prattle, chatter, and chit-chat as much as possible.
Fine. Uncovering the identity of the mastermind will have to wait. But remember this, no matter what happens, we will find out who you really are. I stake my family name on it.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
I have officially
Bad idea.
decided to completely ignore all such attempts at provocation.
Wow, this has never happened before.
Just so nobody's confused, let me state this one more time for the record. The reason we're having a class trial is because a murder among the students has taken place. Hammer that point straight into your big ol' brains.
What you're saying is that both the victim and the culprit are part of the student body?
Huh.
Then, one of us killed Mukuro?
But it's not Kyoko. It's not Kyoko.
Wait, no. There's a chance that there's some mystery 17th person who's been hiding all along.
No.
Nope. There are only 16 students in total that have been taking part in these events.
Seriously? Then one of us killed Mukuro?
Well, guess who's the #1 suspects? Me and Kyoko. And I didn't do it, and I don't think Kyoko did it, so who the heck did it?
Who did it? Who's the killer this time?
Get a hold of yourself. We've already narrowed down the list of possible suspects.
Huh?
I'm sure you realize who I'm talking about, right, Makoto? Who the evidence points to?
Kyoko.
I got it! You've narrowed it down to Kyoko and me, right?
Why do you say that?
Allow me to explain. Just after nighttime last night, I went to the garden, so I can confirm that at that point, there was no dead body there.
What if you're lying, though?
So, the murder must have taken place after I left the garden. However, Hiro, Toko, Hina, and I were in the gym the entire time.
The gym?
That's right. The four of us were there trying to dismantle Monokuma. The whole time, we were very careful not to go anywhere alone. We even went to the bathroom in pairs.
And that's where they found the bomb, right? And when they found the bomb... I forgot where they went. I believe we were trying to get into, like... Oh yeah, we were trying to get into the headmaster's room. And then, as we sent Toko to go get a pickaxe to break down the door, Toko came back. No, wait. I don't think Toko went back. I think it was like she found a dead body. Oh, yeah. She found a dead body as Genocide Jill. And then we went to go check it out. And then there was a bomb in the body. And the bomb from the Monokuma was gone. So, if we all left to go to the headmaster's room, right? Then the only two people it could be is Toko and Kyoko, because I'm still relying on that it's not Kyoko, and the only other person could be Toko. She left. Maybe somewhere along the line, she transferred to Genocide Jill, where she got the bomb. I guess killed the 16th student, placed the bomb, and then I don't know. I'm thinking Toko now.
All of which is to say, the four of us all have alibis. The only ones without alibis
Are me and Makoto. That's why you're able to narrow down the list of suspects.
exactly so.
I have something I'd like to say regarding the whole alibi thing.
Are you thinking of raising an objection?
Just say objection, please. Do it the funny.
I just want
Do the funny,
to get
Makoto.
a better idea of what time the murder took place. Doing that might reveal some kind of clue.
Whatever you want. Somebody go ahead and help him out.
Me and Byakuya can both confirm that the body wasn't in the garden at, well, it was after nighttime for sure. I'd say it must have been around 10 o'clock.
It's the sprinklers. Just go along with this.
Then I guess we can say. Oh,
The sprinklers. The sprinklers.
Body first.
Sprinklers. It was 9 o'clock, right?
I got it!
Yeah.
The body must have been discovered at 9 a.m. Since
he's right. It had to be around then.
So we can be totally sure the murder happened sometime between 10 at night and 9 in the morning.
Sprinklers.
I was already asleep,
Sprinklers.
but I'm sure I met up with everyone.
We ran into each other in the diner. Oh yeah, right around 7:30.
Which means from 10 p.m. to 7:30 a.m., you don't have an alibi.
Oh my god, it's like, it's so easy. I already know what the answer is. The sprinklers, dude. It's the stupid sprinklers.
We've established a time frame for the murder. It took place somewhere between and 9 o'clock in the morning.
Yep, and Makoto doesn't have an alibi for most of...
Yeah, from 10 to 7:30.
That's more than enough time to commit some Makoto if you have.
Alright, it's gotta be
any objections,
7:30.
Now would be
Yeah.
We've established a time. It took place somewhere between 9 o'clock. Yep, and Makoto.
Yeah, from 7:30.
No, I'm sorry. That's wrong. The sprinklers. The body wasn't wet.
It took place
Somewhere between 10
No, that's wrong.
Okay. I guess it doesn't matter. Oh yeah, of course 7:30 would be...
Actually,
Of course 7:30 wouldn't be wrong. It had to be between 7:30 and... Oh my god, I'm an idiot. Okay.
And what makes you say that?
because of the sprinklers in the garden. The sprinklers are set to go off right at 7:30 every morning, right? So if the body had been in the garden before 7:30, then it should have been completely soaked.
And then somebody's gonna object saying, "Oh no, but you changed the time."
Hold on.
And then I'm gonna be like, "No, you
The
can't, because
body was
Monokuma
wet.
said you can."
Sorry, Toko, but you're wrong.
I'm wrong? How? Are you saying only the mouth down south was wet?
No, I'm saying that the body was wet, but not because of the sprinklers.
What do you mean by denying the sprinkler?
Man, you're totally wacko.
Indeed.
If you really think it wasn't the sprinkler, you'd better tell us why!
The bucket. We poured a bucket on it. Oh crap, we're doing this now? Okay.
I admit nothing. I hate you. No, no, no! I don't know anything! Hold on! Are you trying to blame me? I admit nothing. I hate you. No, no, no! I don't know anything! Hold on! Are you trying to blame me? I admit nothing. Are you trying to blame me? I admit nothing. I hate you. No, no, no!
Oh man, that was perfect.
How can you say it was?
This should prove it. Just remember what the body was like after the explosion, and you'll see why it wasn't the sprinklers. The top half of the body was wet, yeah. If the sprinklers got the body wet, shouldn't the...
So they only got the top wet?
Yes. Oh my god, we are moving this so slowly. Yes.
While the body was...
This is like a common
So
sense
if the
argument.
sprinklers sometime after the
Which means she must have been killed.
But Makoto's
Can this
alibi
entire
was
game just
only
be
missing from
Byakuya
2
and
o'clock
Kyoko?
last night to
You're just
7:30
controlling the
this
entire
There's
debate.
no way Makoto could have...
In which case, the only...
I
I'd just
refuse
like
to believe
say
it.
one thing. If you vote for me and I die here, the mystery of this school will stay hidden forever. Which is why I can't let that happen.
So are you saying you're not the culprit?
Of course I'm not. I have no reason to kill anyone. This is a trap the mastermind has laid for us.
A trap?
Oh, ooh, 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 ooh. Okay. But Monokuma wouldn't do that, right? Monokuma can't be trusted, though. Monokuma said he wouldn't kill anybody himself, and he wouldn't, like, just deceive us with a trap. Would he? He said he wouldn't, but I feel like at the same time he's not really trustworthy. So why don't we just throw all rules out the window?
Stop wasting time! Stop wasting energy! You really think your little trick is gonna work?
Shut up, you!
You got it, boss! Shutting up now!
Anyway, Kyoko, you actually did have a reason to kill her.
Huh? She did?
She thought Mukuro was the ultimate despair. In other words, the mastermind behind everything.
Oh, that's a good point, but I'm a brick wall right now. I refuse to believe it's Kyoko.
So she killed her to try and put a stop to all this. Isn't that right, Kyoko?
No.
You made one catastrophic mistake. Mukuro wasn't the mastermind at all.
No, that's wrong!
And as a result, we were forced into another trial. Something I'm sure...
So, that was her motive?
If she had a motive and no alibi, well then...
Alright, Hiro's not the smartest, and Toko's always gonna simp for whatever Byakuya says, alright? So that's two people we're excluding. Then we have Aoi, Kyoko, Byakuya, and me, alright? That's like the four, like, reliable people here. This isn't a very good court. We need a bigger jury.
I'm not the only one without an alibi. Makoto's explanation is still insufficient.
Huh?
The sprinklers didn't get the body wet, but that doesn't mean the murder happened when he said it did. Because you see, there is a way the body
You moved
could
the
have
body,
avoided
yeah.
getting.
Interesting.
All it would take was covering the body with a certain something to keep it from getting wet.
Dude, it's right, the tarp!
I got it!
I was thinking you could just move the
You're
body,
talking
but...
about the tarp, aren't you?
You catch on quick. You're right. All you'd have to do is cover the body with the tarp. In fact, that's exactly what the killer did. The dirt pattern on the tarp can attest to that. Only one side of the tarp got dirty, because that's the side that got covered in water. The side that faced down over the body, meanwhile, kept perfectly clean. This proves that the killer used the tarp to keep the body from getting soaked.
But why would they go to all that effort just to keep the body from getting wet?
Why would they go through all that effort? Well, because they didn't want us to throw us off track and the murder actually happened between 10 and 7:30? That's gotta be the case. But what significance would they have? I'm just gonna call it right now, and it's not Kyoko. Yeah, I still have no idea.
Most likely so they could cloud the issue of when the murder actually took place. In other words, to create an excuse exactly like the one Makoto just gave us.
Wait, something's not right.
And what might that be?
Alright, what do I got? What do I got? What do I got? Running before the explosion. Exploded body analysis fragments near the dead body. Wait, what do we got here?
By covering the body with the tarp, the killer prevented it from getting wet.
So the reason the tarp was only dirty on one was the sprinkler got that side.
But the underside of the tarp, it was totally spotless, right?
It's because that side was protected from the water. Since it was facing down toward the... Of course it didn't get dirty!
Wouldn't it get bloody though?
By covering the body with the tarp, the killer prevented it from getting wet.
Yeah.
So the reason the tarp was only dirty on one side
Was the sprinkler, but the underside, it was totally spotless.
is because that side was protected from the water. Since it was facing... Of course it didn't get dirty!
Yeah, it would get bloody, wouldn't it?
Actually, one side being clean because the blood wasn't dry before the body got blown up, right? Byakuya said it himself. Not to touch it, or you might get some on you. If you put a tarp on a body in that state, it absolutely would have gotten blood on it.
Well, maybe the culprit washed it, so nobody would know they'd used it.
If they had, they would have washed both sides. Just washing the one side wouldn't hide anything.
Oh! Yeah, true.
More than that, what if the very blood we saw on the body was meant as a kind of camouflage? What if, after the killer used the tarp to avoid the sprinklers, they then covered the body in blood that didn't belong to the
Ooh,
victim?
see. Oh, Bug knows I was on the right track. I mentioned that.
You mean someone else's blood? Where would they get something like that?
The biolab?
I know! They could have grabbed some of the blood packs from the nurse's
Oh yeah,
office.
that too.
That's what Hifumi did, right? When he pretended to be dead?
No, that's not what happened this time. The killer got the blood from right there in the garden.
What? I'm not following. Really? How? Oh yeah, the chickens!
I got it! Could it have been chicken blood?
What? Chicken blood?
When I checked the chicken coop before the murder, there were 5 chickens. But after the murder, there were only 4.
So, you're saying someone killed a chicken and then covered the body with its blood? Man, that's messed up.
Killing a living thing just to do something?
I wonder if the killer had to get the blood from the scene so they wouldn't be spotted walking around. Anyway, there's no denying that it
Perhaps, but even so, you said the culprit used the tarp to avoid the water and then covered the body. But if that's the case, then the blood should have soaked into the ground around the body. But that's not what we saw. Only the victim's clothing had blood on it. The ground was completely clean.
I have to agree, that certainly is strange. Maybe they didn't apply the blood at the scene. Maybe they covered the coat in blood beforehand.
They covered it beforehand?
When you discovered the body, was it wearing the coat?
I think so. Wait, no. The head was through the neck hole, but the arms weren't in the sleeves.
Then that settles it.
Sorry, I'm having a tough time.
Here's what happened. The murder took place before the sprinklers went off.
Yes.
The body didn't get wet because the killer covered it with the tarp.
Yes.
Then, later, at the same time the killer was gathering up the tarp, they pulled the coat over the body. The coat they'd already covered in blood.
Yeah.
This series of
Huh.
cover-ups was meant
Okay.
to disguise the actual time the murder occurred. They wanted us to think the murder happened sometime after the sprinklers had gone off, at 7:30.
Yeah, but there's no denying that a body was tampered with afterwards because the bomb was missing from the Monokuma and then the body exploded, so it's got to be the same bomb, right? So somebody tampered with the body. But who could have tampered with the body other than Toko, Kyoko, or even Monokuma?
If that's actually what took place, it certainly becomes possible that the murder happened earlier.
But to pull all that off, wouldn't they have had to go back to the garden after the sprinklers turned off?
That actually wouldn't have been all that difficult.
Huh?
They already had the coat ready, so they just had to grab the tarp and pull the coat over the body. They'd be done in no time.
Maybe. But still,
Hina, after you met up with Makoto in the dining hall, did you two stay together from that point on?
Oh no, I headed off to...
Then he had plenty of time to spare, wouldn't you say?
that's not...
Don't bother saying it's not possible.
I must admit, Kyoko's reasoning is sound. Makoto's alibi is inadequate.
Whoa, what? A new truth bullet in the middle of a court case? Okay. A class trial, not a court case. I keep calling it court cases.
Well then, it looks like we're back to square one. Makoto's alibi is no good, so once again, our suspects are him and Kyoko.
For serious, man? Which one of them did it? Hey, why don't we let luck decide? Let's flip a coin.
No. No.
See? Pretty good idea, right?
No.
No, not that. I just remembered something super serious.
Well, don't just stand there.
You know that knife we found all black and burnt?
The one we found stuck in the body before it exploded, right?
Yeah, it was my knife. I see where this is
According
going.
to the Monokuma file, the knife went all the way through, from front to back.
How big was that knife, dude? Holy crap.
So, what about it?
I'm pretty sure I'd seen that knife somewhere before.
Hold on. Okay. Alright, I'm back. I was just trying to see if chat was broken or not. Hello? Where is my
That's
mouse?
what I thought when I first saw it. I just remembered.
There it is. Okay, we're back to gaming. Alright, can someone say something in chat? Just want to make sure that... Okay, yeah, chat's not broken, never mind.
It's the knife we gave to Makoto?
You don't seem surprised. You must have noticed earlier.
Yeah,
Then why did you hide that fact?
it's not that I hid it. It's just...
Suspicious. Very suspicious indeed.
God, I
The
love
knife
that.
we found stuck in the body came from Makoto. Now I'm totally convinced he did it. 12,000% convinced.
Well, I mean, you're not exactly the most reliable opinion hero, so that doesn't really mean much. Sky's dead body, exploded body analysis, fragments here of dead body. Alright.
The knife we found lodged in the dead body. It's the same one we gave to Makoto.
Gave them
It
Makoto,
really
yeah.
is, isn't it? I was
If he did have that knife, that seals it.
Just because I had the knife, that automatically makes me...
Well, getting stabbed is what killed, so there's no question. You took that knife of yours and killed her with it.
What a horrible man you are, Makoto.
The fragments.
The knife we found.
Wait, there's only two of them. Gave to Makoto.
If he did have that
And-
knife, that seals it. Just because I had the knife, that automatically...
Well,
Getting stabbed.
is what killed her, right? So there's no question. You took that knife.
No, wait, hold on. Monokuma file didn't say that. Okay. I completely forgot about the Monokuma file. Alright. Due to the explosion, the victim's identity is unknown. They were, however, dead before the blast. Yes. Victim has been stabbed a single time with a knife, which went completely through the body. And here's the part. Here's the kicker. They had also been struck in the head with an object but as thick as a metal pipe. The body was covered with other wounds, but these are at least several days old. At least several days old. Wait a minute, that contributes to my dead body theory.
What a horrible man you are, Makoto.
But how do I disprove that?
The knife we found lodged in the dead body. It's the same one we gave to... It really is, isn't it?
If he did have that, that seals it. Just because I had that automatic... Well,
Getting stabbed is what killed her, right?
Oh, God. Ah, God, how do I disprove this? I have no clue.
The knife we found lodged in the dead body. It's the same one we... It really is, isn't it?
if he did have that, that seals it. Just because...
Oh,
I
no,
had
wait, the
that
disguise.
automatic- Well,
Getting stabbed is what...
Yeah. Duh. Alright.
wait, hold on. The stab wound isn't what killed Mukuro. That should be clear from the description of the cover-up we just heard.
Lies! We never talked about what killed her!
No, don't you remember? The killer covered the dead body with the tarp. In other words, the victim never wore that blood-stained coat until after they were dead.
Okay, fine. So what?
So, the knife had been thrust through the coat along with the body. Meaning, if she wasn't stabbed until the coat was obviously the stab wound,
Maybe you stabbed her twice. Once to kill her and once to cover it up.
I got it! The Monokuma file clearly states that there was
Oh yeah, it sure did. Totally forgot about that.
Then the knife...
was just another piece of camouflage set up by the true killer. They probably stabbed her to draw attention away from what actually killed her. Exploding the body afterward was probably meant to do the same thing. The explosion severely damaged the body, making it impossible to know what really killed her. It was all the killer's attempt to destroy...
So they wanted us to notice the stab wound and then detonated the body afterward. They meant for us to latch onto the knife
What's up,
as the
Bug?
cause of death, then destroy any evidence proving otherwise.
Oh, hey, I have a question. It kinda goes back to... What's the deal with that explosion anyway?
If you bothered to put that lump of gray matter between your ears to
Oh,
use,
oh,
you'd
oh,
know
oh,
the
oh, oh my God.
Well, if you're so smart...
Public enemy
just
number
tell
one,
me.
dude.
I'll tell ya. I bet some unknown quantum particle caused an atomic level spontaneous combustion.
I might
No.
be dumb, but he
Go ahead,
Yeah.
Makoto. Tell her or we...
The bomb, dude. It's the bomb. How do I say that?
I got it! After the explosion, we found that fragment reveals the cause of the explosion.
Huh?
That's only natural. Because, of course, we saw the same thing when we dismantled Monokuma. It's part of a bomb.
Oh! Then the explosion was because of the Monokuma bomb.
Anyway, the culprit's they wanted the knife wound to look like the fatal injury, and the only one who would benefit from that
Is
is
Kyoko.
the only other possible suspect.
But
You,
it's not
Kyoko.
Kyoko. It's just not Kyoko.
Hold on a second, Byakuya.
What's the problem?
Well, I just feel like we need to think this through.
That's true. It's definitely bugging me. What really killed her?
Fine, I have no problem with that. Let us continue the debate. It won't change the facts of the case regardless.
The head injuries. The head injuries. There's injuries to the head. There are other wounds. Yes. Thank you.
Then shall
Finally.
we continue the debate? The victim's fatal injury has yet...
The explosion didn't kill her for sure.
Well, yeah.
And it wasn't because of the knife. And then there's only one.
Oh yeah. That's gotta be it. There was evidence
Yeah.
that she was hit on the back of
Wait
the
a minute. That's just true.
The victim had suffered countless wounds across her entire body.
Yeah. Wait, everything was right though.
The explosion didn't kill
Well, yeah.
Wait a minute. What? What do we even do here?
And more than that, the victim had suffered countless wounds across her entire
The
body.
knife was a cover-up, and all those other ones in her body weren't fresh. Oh yeah, duh. Okay, well, okay. I need to stop thinking it's a used body, which only leaves what? What else could it be? Due to the explosion? Or however, dead before the blast. Stabbed a single time with a knife, went completely through the body. They had been struck with an object struck in the head with an object about as thick as a metal pipe. The body was covered with other wounds. Alright. So it's gotta be struck to the head, right?
Then shall we continue? The victim's fatal...
The explosion didn't kill
Well, yeah.
She was already.
And it wasn't me. And then there's
Oh yeah. That's gotta be it. There was evidence that showed she was hit on the back of her head.
And more than that, the victim had suffered countless wounds across her entire body. Then shall we continue the victim's fatal injury has yet...
the explosion didn't kill her for sure.
Well, yeah.
Oh wait, no, I think I'm dumb.
And it wasn't me because of the knife, right?
How do I get rid of the absorbed bullet?
Oh yeah. That's gotta be it. There was evidence
How do I get rid of the-
that showed she was hit on the.
And more than that,
How do I get rid of this thing? Can I just shoot it? Oh, I can.
the victim had
Right.
suffered countless wounds across her entire body.
No. Okay. Hold on. I think I know what I'm
Then
doing
shall we
here.
continue? The victim's fatal...
The explosion didn't kill her.
Well, yeah.
And it wasn't me. And then
Oh yeah. That's gotta be it.
And more than that, the victim
Victim had suffered countless wounds across her entire
All right.
body.
Okay. I have a second idea. You guys saw what I was trying to do.
The victim's fatal...
the explosion didn't kill her.
Well, yeah.
And it wasn't me. And then there's
Oh yeah. That's gotta be it. There was evidence that showed she was hit on the back of.
And
Yeah,
more
you
than
guys see
that,
what I'm
the victim
doing.
had suffered countless wounds across her
I'm gonna use that in the first one.
Then shall we continue?
Continue the debate. The victim's
Fatal injury has
Yeah, I'm a genius. I had it right the first time.
Mukuro died because of the blow to the. What about the wounds all over the rest of her? The Monokuma file makes it clear that.
And
those
yeah, that was
weren't
my
fresh
second
wounds.
idea. That's what I was trying to disprove. That it just those weren't fresh, but I guess it didn't work.
I guess they don't really matter.
okay. Then we're safe in assuming the blow to the back.
But then, what was the murder weapon? The Monokuma file says she was hit with a blunt object, about as thick as a metal pipe.
Oh, I bet it was the pickaxe.
How is that even possible? If you hit someone...
Well, maybe they held it the other way and...
No way! The balance would be... I wouldn't mind testing it on you if you want.
No thanks. I bet you just hit me with...
I'd love to scoop out that nasty brain of yours, throw
Uh,
it on the ground and spit on it.
I think the two personalities of Toko is like. I think the line between the two personalities is starting to blur, and I think they're merging into one.
I feel the same way.
What?
Looks like we're on the same page.
Seriously?
What?
We want to figure out what killed her, right?
We already know?
So what was it?
Go ahead and tell them, Makoto. Surely.
The real murder weapon? The chicken. It was the chicken. The chicken did it. No, I don't know the real murder weapon. Um, I don't know. A blunt hit on the head. I have no clue what it could be. The woodblock key? That's all I can really think. But it's just a small key. That doesn't make sense. Can't be the duct tape.
Shoot!
I don't know. Charged to be debris near the body. It should be noted that the bomb, which had been removed, Monaco and Jim had disappeared. It's hard to imagine these two events are unrelated. Yeah, I'm fresh out of ideas. I don't know. Fragments? I don't know. The knife? I wonder if they just like use the handle. Or no, wait, use the other side. I don't know. Let's just try it, I guess. Is it gonna let me save? I wonder if it'll just let me save. No. Yeah, I have no clue. Can you guys help me out here? Can somebody help me out here, please? And, like, help me figure this out? Alright, let's think about this. Alright, due to the explosion, victim's identity is unknown. They were, however, dead before the blast, so it couldn't have been the bomb. The victim had been stabbed a single time with a knife, which went completely through the body. Also been struck in the head with an object about as thick as a metal pipe. As thick as a metal pipe, but like we don't have anything that's like that. The body was just covered with other wounds, but these are at least several days old. Yeah, but arrows pierce. They're not exactly blunt objects, and it says thick as a metal pipe. Quote, thick as a metal pipe. So it couldn't have been that. And the woodblock key, how big is this? One decoration is kind of key. It looks like it's actually the key to one of the, yeah, okay. It's a key, it's a small key. I mean, it's the only other thing I can try. It's not the pickaxe. I mean, I'll try it.
I got it.
Okay,
Mukuro was
apparently
hit
it
in the back of
works.
the head with something. And that something was
Arrow. That's what the culprit attacked Mukuro with?
But like, no, look, it said thick as a metal pipe. Metal pipes are thick, dude. Those are arrows. That doesn't make sense. That's not possible.
Indeed, there's no doubt about it.
Are you sure? That sounds kind of weird. Hey! How dare I'm not back talking anything.
One more secret? What's the secret? Bloody duct tape. Alright. Woodblock key, titanium arrows.
The titanium arrow.
It was in the dojo. I have
No doubt that was the
Are you sure?
You don't sound convinced.
Oh, because it said the weapon must have been about as
Dude,
thick, and
exactly.
It seems like an arrow would just be too thin. Talk back to master.
What if, like... Nah, what I was about to say was stupid. I mean, we can try it.
Right!
My idea is, like, what if they, like, wrapped it around the arrows to make it thicker? But that makes no sense. Tape the arrows together? Oh, that works better. Yeah, that's a better idea.
the titanium. It was.
I don't know why I didn't think of that.
No doubt.
Are you sure?
You don't sound convinced.
Well, it said the weapon must. It seems like an arrow would just be.
no, it's wrong.
Actually, that's not wrong. It is too thin. But
You're right. Just the one arrow would have been too weak.
Another weapon?
Inside the dojo locker, the killer probably uses duct bundling them together using the duct tape. Would
yeah, but that's
easily
such
create
a
single
strange
weapon
murder
as thick
weapon.
as a pipe. And that's exactly what the killer did.
It's similar to Aesop's fable about the bundle of sticks.
Hello, English major. Where'd you come from?
One stick is weak, but put them together and they become strong. It's meant to teach cooperation.
Damn, that's harsh.
How is it harsh? Are you even listening?
Anyway,
Her
that
tone
explains the
changed
murder
too.
weapon. As for who the culprit is that stashed the weapon in the dojo locker, it was you, Kyoko.
I've never been to the dojo.
That's just a lie. Kyoko, did you just lie?
Oh no, you absolutely have.
You absolutely
How can
have.
you say that with such confidence?
Because we have proof, of course.
Oh,
What's the matter? Surely you don't intend to protect a murderer. You know what will happen if you do, don't you? If you cover for the culprit, there's only the death of us all. Remember?
of course I.
Then
But-
show us. Show every.
It's the key, right? But like, why would Kyoko lie? I'm trying to figure out why she lied.
The one thing that proves Kyoko was in the dojo is right here. The key to the dojo locker.
And how does that prove anything?
Because I found it in your room.
It was in my room?
Don't bother trying to play dumb. That key is just the final piece of the puzzle. Your non-existent alibi, your clear motive, your attempts to frame Makoto for the crime.
Yes, I'm still here. I'm thinking. Bug, I saw what you said. I'm just waiting for the part where the game gives me an opportunity to like cover for Kyoko and like determine my ending. I just need Kyoko to be innocent. Because I refuse to believe it could be Kyoko. It's just too easy.
This all proves that you are the true culprit.
Hold on a second.
Not this again. You really are dead set on defending her, aren't you?
Admittedly, yes, I am.
No, it's not that I want to defend her.
I do, though.
It's just, there's one more thing I need to ask her. Kyoko, I want you to tell me something.
Why were you in my
Last
room?
night, you were in my room. Why? What were you doing there? That's what I need to
I
know.
just like to watch you guys.
I was just protecting you.
That sounds weak, but you know, I'm just gonna believe it. Yeah, I have a bias, guys. I'll admit it.
What?
She killed the...
That's enough. The time for idle chatter is over.
Oh. Oh. Oh, you mean... Oh, you mean... Oh, Bug, you mean... You mean... Cover for her, not... Prove that she's not the killer. You mean cover for her. Oh. Oh, that's what you mean. Oh. Don't rat her out. Oh. You mean... She... did do it. But, like, covering for her isn't going to do anything for me, 'cause I'll die? So, how is there any implication that there's a good ending if I defend her?
Wait. I'm warning you. Don't make this mistake. I'm not the killer.
Oh my god, wait. Bug's words are messing with me. Now I'm starting to think that she is the killer. Bug, you messed me up. It's a good thing you deleted that message, but you did it too late, dude. You're messing with me now. I don't know who to believe. She's gonna lie. Makoto's gonna know what to lie. Don't throw her under the bus. Trust me, it'll make all make sense. But like, I don't know if you were like saying that she actually is the killer or not. Now I'm confused. I believe her now. I'm actually believing a fictional character over you right now, who knows everything that's gonna happen.
I knew you were stubborn, but this is...
Really? But you should know better than anyone I didn't do it. Can you tell me I'm wrong?
I should know.
I'm royally confused. When the body was found.
Those words you...
7 a.m. Makoto wakes up to the morning announcement. 7:30 a.m. Makoto and Naoi arrive in the dining hall. 7:30 to 9 a.m. Makoto meets the others in a gym, and together they head to the headmaster's room. Toko is told to find a pickaxe in the garden where she discovers a body.
Exactly what I'm not the killer. You should understand that more than anyone here.
Byakuya, what are you hiding?
Master would never hide something from me.
There's proof that you aren't the culprit. Is that what you're saying?
You stated a theory, or you said I hid the evidence of my crime in the dojo locker and then left the locker key in my own room, correct? But could I really have done that?
I don't know what to do here.
Those words you just spoke.
Exactly what I said. I'm not the killer.
Not the killer.
You should
I think I'm
understand
doing an
that more
absorb
than
bullet here.
anyone here.
Not the killer.
Master would never.
There's proof that you
Proof.
aren't the
There's
culprit.
proof.
Is that what you're saying?
You stated a theory earlier. You said I hid the evidence.
Are you? I'm curious what you mean by these. What you're saying, Bug. I wonder if could I like? No. Would it? Is this a because of how the video game is structured, like the gameplay? I'm not sure that like lying in the like the debate here would do anything, or if it just make you lose points. Like I wonder if it'll determine an ending.
And then left the locker key in my own room, correct? But could I really have done that?
Could I really have done that? Well, yeah, that sounds like it makes sense. Kyoko gave her room key to Byakuya, right? Oh my god. Alright. Multiple choice, alright. There's never been, like, okay. Never mind, there has been. Okay. Which would mean it's not possible. But how do I
Those words
disprove
you
that?
just spoke. What do you mean?
Exactly what I said. I'm not the killer. You should understand that more than any.
Master would never.
There's proof that you aren't the culprit. Those words you just spoke. What do you mean?
Exactly what I said.
I'm not the killer.
You should understand. Master would never hide something from me.
There's proof that you aren't the culprit. Is that what you're saying?
You stated a theory. You said I hid the evidence of and then left the locker key in my own room.
No, I didn't mean to do that. Crap.
But could I really have done that?
Those words you just...
I think I have an idea what to do.
You should understand. Master would never.
There's proof that you... Is that what you're...
You stated a, you said I hid the evidence and then left the locker key in my own room, correct? But could I
Alright,
really
here's my
have done
idea. I'm gonna shoot this absorb bullet at...
Words you just spoke.
that?
There's
Exactly,
proof.
I'm not the killer. You should understand that.
Yeah, this is my idea.
Never hide.
There's proof that you aren't the culprit.
Ooh, I've gotten good at these. Alright.
Why not?
What'd I miss? If I'm right, Kyoko wouldn't have gotten her room.
Because she had given her room key to Byakuya.
Yeah.
I see. So that's what you meant. And if I had the key to your room,
Then obviously I had no way of getting in. Without my room key, I couldn't have possibly put the locker key in there myself. Am I wrong?
it would appear not.
Then you're finally starting to understand.
There's a clear contradiction in what Kyoko just told us. An obvious lie. What? Okay. Let's review this. Let's review this, ladies and gentlemen. If I'm right, Kyoko would have been able to get a room. Why not? Because she had given a room key to Byakuya. See if so you had a key to your room. Then obviously I had no way of getting in without the right room key. I couldn't have possibly put the locker in there myself. Locker key in there myself. Am I wrong? I don't. What's the contradiction here? Unless she got the. Pursue the lie. Let it go. Run away. Run away is an option? So I'm gonna let the lie go, right? Let it go, yeah.
Well, does no one have a rebuttal? Have you decided to accept her assertion as fact?
Yes.
I see. So you still refuse to accept it. I suppose we have to admit that Kyoko didn't put the locker key in her room. That it was someone else.
But who else could it have been?
I mean, Byakuya had a room key, right?
You! What are you trying to imply?
But of course, I have an alibi. From nighttime on, I was with you guys the entire time. I
Really?
couldn't possibly have killed anyone.
Oh, yeah, that's
or
right.
Put the key in Kyoko's room.
Toko's the only other suspect then.
Well, someone had to put the key in there.
There's only one other possibility I can think of. Someone could have had the key on them, then once they arrived at the scene, pretended to find it there.
It had to be Makoto.
Oh, come
I
on.
don't see any other option.
Wait a second. You've got it all wrong. Let's think about it one more time. There's gotta be a hidden side to this case.
Makoto, you're acting a little...
Huh? A hidden side?
First of all, there's something off about this entire trial.
Ooh,
You
you're
all
getting a
see
little
it,
nervous,
don't you?
Makoto.
Mukuro, who we didn't even know existed, suddenly shows up dead. And then we're thrown into a trial. And Kyoko even said, it's a trap the mastermind set for us. So that's why this has to be...
Okay, time's up.
Excuse me? Time's not up. There's no time limit.
Huh?
Time's up. Class trial's all over. Everyone can stop talking now.
What? Time's up?
Whoa, that's a new sprite.
What do you mean time's up? There's no time's up. Since when have we...
It's because you were late. So we had to push back the start time. So then it's time for voting time, okay?
Voting time?
Oh no. What? Huh? Are you serious? All A's. Oh, nice. 76 coins. That's awesome.
Now, who will be chosen? Hey, hold on. What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be?
No. No. Are you... What? Oh my god. This isn't happening.
Sorry.
Yes, indeed. Yep. Hey! Shing! Thrills, chills, kick!
I don't expect you to forgive me. I know this is all my fault.
Let's give it everything we've got! It's punishment time!
Is it gonna be from my perspective? Like FPS? Okay, never mind. Oh my god. Hey look, it's from the intro. This is a surprisingly tame punishment. Which is weird considering it's a giant block that's gonna crush me, but like, there's nothing too creative about it. It's Japanese, I don't even know what it says. What is about to happen? Huh? 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 What? 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 Oh! Did she like upload herself to the network? What? Oh my god. Monokuma didn't expect that, did he?
This.
It would seem.
What the heck?
In other words,
Do you want to know what would have happened if you sold Kyoko out? I'm actually curious. Yeah, I want to know. Should I watch a video on this? Should I watch a video instead? Or should I be told it? Like, is there still spoilers if I see the other ending? Because I'm assuming it would have ended right there, right? I would have just died. It would be just another boring game over. Tell me, I'm curious. As we reflect on what the heck we just watched. Wow. Yeah. Okay, this is all third person now. I'm not even here.
calm down.
We're not the ones being trapped this time. Yeah, I kind of got the implication.
In other words,
What did you?
so
So wait, did I just escape? Am I out of here? The massive high school towers over all the other buildings in a bustling urban area. Ooh. Happy music. And I recognize this text. I think this is from the beginning of the game. It's like the school stands at the center of the entire world. Yeah, this is all from the beginning of the game. Hope's Peak Academy. It brings in top students from every field imaginable. A government-funded school of privilege. They say that if you come here and manage to graduate, you'll be set for life. Kyoko dies, you all decide to stop the killing, and you all live in peace in a school forever. Two eventually dying, and Aoi giving birth to Hiro, Byakuya, and Makoto's kids. What the heck did I just read? What the heck did I just read? Is this like a Mondo Butter joke, or is this like for real? I want to see a video on this. Is it like a long ending? Toko eventually dying. Is this like a long... I am really curious what happens. Oh, okay. Let me just put that on the to-do list. We need to get back to the game. I don't know what I just read. hundreds of years of tradition, it sends a cream of a crop in every workforce every year. It was built to raise hope in the nation's future, which makes Hope's Peak a pretty fitting name. Why are we reflecting on this again? There are two things you need to attend in school. One, you have already been attending high school. Two, you have to be the very best at what you do. No ordinary student could enroll here. The only way is if you're scouted by the school itself. And standing there at the gate of the ultimate school filled with ultimate students was me. What? What? Oh my god. Underground garbage pit? An airplane? Desk. Wait a minute. What was that movie we saw at the very, very beginning of the game? Who was that? Who was inside the rocket? Like, I completely forgot about that. I thought it was just a movie showcasing, like, that Monica was some evil bear. But I'm starting to think that was more important to the story. The strange sound pierced my silent isolation, jarring me awake. As I watched a pile of garbage jostled and formed an odd shape.
Just a second.
Kyoko! Oh, Kyoko, dude! Dude! Oh my god, I'm so...
It smells awful.
Oh, Kyoko. Oh my god. I'm like happy and I'm giggling at the same time. Oh my god.
Indeed.
You look like you're doing better than I expected.
So,
How's there a light down here, by the way?
hey,
How did you even get down here, dude? Oh, she has the key, by the way. I forgot. She has the key. Hello, Kyoko.
so,
To pay a debt, or no, to atone.
you,
During the trial, even though you knew I was lying, you didn't say anything. So you knew that I knew.
indeed.
Even though I knew, I did nothing to help you. I abandoned you. No, dude. That's exactly what I did. I abandoned you in order to save my own life.
However,
There's a reason that I had to survive it. I really want you to tell me everything. Please.
it's true. In other words,
So that I can do what I came to the school to do. I came up in my mind to come to Hope Peaks Academy for one very important reason. What is it?
indeed.
Once, till recently, I'd forgotten what it was.
Makoto.
Do you remember, Makoto? Do you remember the first thing that happened to each of us as soon as we arrived at the school? Fainted, yeah. I fainted, and when I woke up, I was trapped here.
That's right.
And I fainted too, and when I woke up, I noticed a strange feeling of separation within myself, a disconnect.
It would seem.
Thinking back on it now, at that point, my memory was gone. That time, I'd forgotten. I couldn't remember why I'd come to this school, and why I couldn't remember what my ultimate ability was.
Hey. Indeed.
Yeah, obviously. There's only one reason I can come up with. Because of my purpose, my ability, somehow they would interfere with the mastermind's plans. So Kyoko knew something, maybe?
However,
And that could also mean somehow my memories may be connected to the mystery of the school in the mastermind. Huh. Which is why I have to get them back. That's why I have been investigating things by myself this whole time. But if what you say is true, why didn't you ask the rest of us to help you?
why is that?
If I did that, then we all worked at one, the mastermind would have noticed right away. Plus, there's always a chance the mastermind is actually one of us. Is it? Is there?
Correct.
Well, don't make too big of a deal of it. It's just a possibility. And since it is a possibility, we can't ignore it, right?
However,
That being said, there's a limit to what I could do by myself, which is why I ask you to help me. Because among everyone, you were least likely to be the mastermind. That was just intuition, but your intuition was right. Yeah.
I understand.
Ultimate detective? Yeah, I already caught on to that. I thought Byakuya was that. Hold on. I can't believe I still have truth bullets. Wasn't he the ultimate detective? No, no, ultimate affluent progeny. Alright.
I should understand everything. My goal isn't to, it's to stay here.
listen. Hey. Correct. So...
My purpose and my ability. My
I...
ability, what everyone should have known from me for. The ultimate detective. Oh, wow, I'm so shocked.
Correct.
I already called this. There was someone I had to find here in the school.
So...
Headmaster of Hope's Peak Academy. Because he's my
In other words...
I was separated from him as a child. As it turns out, he became the headmaster of Hope's Peak. When Alter Ego told us how he thought the headmaster was involved.
Huh?
No matter what it takes, I will find the headmaster.
No matter what?
No matter the cost.
So, I... However...
But listen, Makoto, I want to make this perfectly clear so there's no misunderstanding. I said the headmaster wasn't the mastermind. I didn't say that to protect him. I only said what I felt based on what I had seen when I snuck into the headmaster's room. What'd you see in there?
So,
The room had been ransacked. The shelves were a mess, and the desk drawers were dumped on the floor. The only conclusion is that someone who didn't know where anything was had been in there.
it's true.
That was my assumption, yes, and to confirm my suspicion, I decided to investigate the second floor of the dorms using the key I'd found. The map.
Indeed.
The layout of the entirety of Hope's Peak Academy. Found in the headmaster's room along with Makuro's profile on that key. The map showed the second floor was home to a number of rooms meant for faculty use. Some of the staff must have had to stay overnight from time to time. Figured the headmaster would have some kind of private room in there. Assumed that if that were true, that room could likely hold more clues, so I went to check.
Correct.
That's when I finally remembered. I remembered that my purpose was to find the owner of that room.
However,
But once I got there, I noticed that the second floor of the dorm didn't have any cameras or monitors. It's hard to describe. All I can say is, the moment I saw it, I realized whatever's going on in this school is more horrific than we ever imagined.
so... However,
What was going on was spoiled.
however,
Just to be perfectly clear, I didn't kill her. And I know it wasn't you either. Everyone but you and me had an alibi, so then who did kill her?
anyway,
All I can say for sure is that the mastermind is directly involved. To begin with, the point of the class trial of Murkuro Ikusawa was to get me killed.
indeed,
I stole that key and disappeared, and in retaliation they wanted to draw me out and eliminate me.
correct.
That was the point of the class trial. The mastermind knew they couldn't interfere directly.
That's right.
Exactly. With minimal instructions, you are free to explore Hope's Peak Academy at your discretion.
In other words,
The mastermind is adamant about following the rules, and with that rule in place, they couldn't step in. Since they couldn't kill me themselves, they tried to use a class trial to do it. The mastermind themselves is somehow bound by the school regulations.
hey,
There's one other thing I'd like to point out about the murder of Makuro Ikusawa. There's a point where Makuro may not have become the victim. It could have been you, Makoto. Yeah, you're right.
indeed.
You know what I'm talking about, right? Do you mean... Yeah, the night that they visited me. Yeah, you're surrounded by trash, but look on the bright side. You aren't technically related to Byakuya. What? You can hear them, you know. The footsteps of the god of death. I can hear the god of death as he moves. That ability naturally draws me into cases just like this. What are you talking about?
Anyway,
Which is exactly what happened with you. I was in the dorms and I had a sudden sense of dread. I looked down the stairwell. When I saw a white shadow across the corridor, I gave chase right away. As I followed it, I saw the shadow go to your room.
correct.
I ran to your room and saw what was happening. I intervened immediately, of course.
However,
Wait, okay, so... If I have kids with a woman, right, and then she has kids with another guy, how does that make us related? I stopped him, but that led to... Whoever the masked assailant was, they ended up dead.
correct.
The murder was disguised as a dojo key wound up my room. It haunted to be the work of the mastermind. I agree, dude. In an attempt to use the glass child to eliminate me.
Indeed.
I don't have conclusive evidence, but that's what I think. It's really bad if true. That it means the mastermind can kill whoever they want if they feel like it. Doesn't that create another contradiction? The mastermind wanted to use the class child to try and kill you because they couldn't interfere, right?
Correct.
is a contradiction. Not just Mikuro. They needed a class trial to kill me, but it seemed to be ready to kill you in your room. Everything they did is a contradiction. Yeah. What does that
In
all
other
mean? It
words-
means that the mastermind is the one who's been cornered.
Makoto.
I should be able to figure out the mastermind's identity. The identity of the other ultimate despair. There's no doubt that Mikuro was the ultimate despair, that she's dead. I don't think the ultimate despair is just one person.
Indeed.
The ultimate despair seems to implicate whoever caused that event.
That's right.
Happened a year ago, the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history.
It would seem...
That despicable group whose only purpose and motivation comes from despair.
Indeed.
Make no mistake, they're the root of all evil that has forced us to go through this. I'm gonna keep playing, by the way. Dream Island Rocket. Yeah, I'm not gonna quit streaming just yet. I want to keep going. The ultimate despair. Group of people who caused a tragedy 1 year ago.
Anyway... Indeed. That's right. It's true. Indeed.
Ultimate pain, ultimate suffering, ultimate despair, ultimate execution, ultimate death. Deadly life. Wow, we're straight to deadly life. After leaving the garbage pit, we found ourselves in a tunnel extending straight up like a chimney. There was a metal ladder leading up to the tunnel. We started climbing the ladder, intent on reaching the surface. What a thrill, with darkness and silence to the night. What a thrill. The ladder was impossibly long. I couldn't even see where it ended. It's such an easy joke. It was such an easy joke. We climbed into the darkness. The passage was so dark and cramped I couldn't even see my own feet beneath me. I had no idea we were so far
Hey.
down. Oh, that's cool. So, Kyoko, there's something I wanted to ask you. You said you're ultimate detective, right? So how long have you been doing detective work?
So...
Ever since I can remember. I come from a long line of detectives. Detective work is in my blood. There was a time when being a detective was considered a sacred duty. My family's always seen it that way.
Wrong.
Even among actual detectives, many people haven't heard of us.
Right.
Because we take pride in it.
Indeed.
Detective is neither light nor shadow. We represent neither justice nor evil. That is how we uncovered the absolute truth.
It's true.
Before I came here, I was looking up info about the school online and never saw anything about her. Also, I don't think I remember reading the forum posts. Come on, keep it coming. Apparently my friend kinda knows them. I guess everything there's state of the art. This year's ultimate pop sensation is gonna be going there. Ooh, wow. I wonder how her first day is gonna go. Yeah, the ultimate baseball pro is gonna be there too. He's dead too. So jealous. It's only for winners. How can anyone even get in? Anyone can't. Funny you say that. Because she hid herself on purpose to protect the pride of her family.
However,
And yet, I gave up some of that pride. In order to enter Hope's Peak, I had to reveal myself to the school. I didn't know there's something... It was something a true Kirigiri detective would never do. It was because that's how much you wanted to reconnect with your dad, right? There's no shame in that.
what?
I had absolutely no desire to reconnect with my father.
Wrong.
There's nothing I want to talk to my father
However,
about. There's something I want to say to him, though. No matter what it takes, I have to find him and tell him face to face.
So...
I want to sever all ties with him. The last time I saw him, I was still very young, so I don't remember myself. But apparently he was extremely intelligent. He was in line to become the next head of the Kirigiri family. He was talented, and he had a promising future.
However...
He had no interest in detective work, so he cut himself off from the family. Not long after that, my mother died, and he had simply ran away. He went to my grandfather, and they had a huge argument, and young as I was, he left me behind.
Right.
That's true, then I need to thank him. Thank him for leaving me, because unlike him, I take pride in the work I do. I take pride in my family name. So every last part of me is happy he didn't take me with him. Wow. If I'd gone with him, I would never had the chance to become a detective. Wow. Okay. I don't blame him, you know. He had his own life to live. That's what anyone in my position might say, right? But it's not true. But there's one thing I can never forgive.
So...
The way everyone else looked at me. I was never sad about being left behind. Like I said, I think it was a good thing.
However...
But when the rest of my family looked at me, they saw something different. They only saw me as the little girl that was abandoned by her father. Yeah, I was drawing connections between Kyoko and Naoto this whole time. That's how they see me to even this day. His shadow has always been following me my entire life. I'm sick of it. I need him out of my life. I need to step out of his shadow.
Correct.
That's why I have to find him and tell him we're no longer family. In order to settle the past, in order to remove him from my life forever. I have known that he forgot about me years ago.
Wrong. Hey. Indeed. That's right. Whew.
Well, now what? Glad I didn't die, of course, but if the mastermind finds out, and I'm worried about you too, you helped me, so they might.
Listen. So then,
Get a concrete answer.
in other words,
Let's ask Monokuma if there's a problem with you escaping.
however,
If we try to hide, it's only a matter of time till we're found out, yeah.
because... So...
The mastermind stood exposed during the investigation into Makuro's death. There's a moment where the mastermind let their guard down.
Right.
If we can't talk to Monokuma, we can confirm it. It'll be better for us if we go to him directly before he tracks us down.
Indeed. Shall we go?
Alright, just for the atmospheric approach, I'm gonna go walk there. This is it. This is pretty intense, by the way.
Well now.
Kyoko, I don't mind so much. But Makoto's supposed to be dead. What's he doing here?
Pung, pung.
What?
Shing! Making me...
Right. However, now,
If you execute Makoto, that means you lose. Not that it matters to you, right?
Huh? Hey!
because
Well, you set up this latest class trial yourself, right? I was getting in your way, so you want an excuse to kill me.
in other
I'm
words,
supposed to be chosen as the black and then executed, right?
however,
But then when Makoto chose to overlook my line, your plan came crashing down. The results of the trial weren't at all what you were expecting, because you never imagined that in that position, one person were to protect another person like that.
right,
In response to that unexpected development,
indeed.
you reacted by proclaiming Makoto the Black and trying to execute him. You made that choice out of desperation. No, more than that. You must have realized that Makoto, who refused to be manipulated, was a threat to you as well. I am loving this. Oh, he doesn't have a single word.
However,
But then there was another unexpected development waiting for you. An entity that would throw a wrench, so to speak, in your precious execution machinery. Alter Ego. You can get this in the sequels in a bundle with Krypton the Necrodancer. Really? What? That's so random. Is it made by the same company? Either way, even if it's the same company, why is this in a bundle?
am I wrong?
Makoto didn't kill Makuro. You did.
Listen to me.
So executing Makoto for it would surely be a violation of your rules, which I know you love so much. If the Blackened is exposed, they alone will be executed. That's what you told us, right?
Well?
Well, that doesn't matter. That's right,
Pung, pung.
because however,
What the heck?
indeed. Hey,
If you were to execute Makoto now, everyone out there watching this would be extremely displeased. Ooh, she got him.
indeed.
Imagine what everyone out there would think if you killed Makoto. They would assume that you killed him because what we said is exactly right.
Listen to me.
Despair can never kill hope. Another random Necrodancer has some songs and skins from Danganronpa. Oh! Also, tell me you wouldn't buy a bundle called Danganronpa versus Necrodancer. No, I definitely wouldn't. I'm actually curious now.
Hey,
Of course, you can say we're just making this all up. You're welcome to prove us wrong. Oh, dude, she is digging into his mind right now.
that's what we have to do. It's true.
To do Makuro's trial over again. Oh crap! Only this time you follow school regulations to ensure a fair trial.
It's time for
It's time
one
for
last
one last
showdown. One final battle between hope and despair. Hey,
Barrett! What's wrong?
Time for bear jokes. Oh, in case this wasn't already painful enough. Plausible. Honey of a climax.
in other words,
You guys!
It's true.
If you can claw your way to the truth of Makuro's death and solve the mysteries of the school,
guys!
then you win. Oh crap, we're finally given a victory? Or if you can't do all of that, we'll fix execution.
Listen to me. Hey,
Do you remember the rule? When one student kills another, that's when a class trial is held.
What's wrong?
hey,
I just want to confirm that is what you said, right? And then it's a true statement? Having a trial for Mercuro is no concession for that. But does that make you a student? Sure, I told you this already, but the killing game began with 16 participants, all of them high school students. The only people to take a single step post-peak since the killing game began are those 16 students.
listen.
Now I'm really angry!
I'm so confused.
Hey!
Hey, however, whew. So, because, so,
It said that they had hijacked the airwaves to broadcast their school life to the outside world. They hijacked the airwaves. Or wait, you mean like all the airwaves?
listen.
What did you think when you heard that? Pretty hard to believe, right?
Indeed.
Ooh. You know, I do know of something that may be doing it. The machine in the physics lab. What if that's... What if that he lied and that's actually what's controlling the airwaves?
However, in other words, so it would seem
Mastermind has been very adamant about not killing us directly, but forcing us to kill each other. And all of the rules and regulations were designed to encourage that.
in other words,
So the Mastermind's ultimate goal is to make us kill each other and show that off to the world.
correct.
To prove a point, most likely.
Hey,
The outside world has a name for the students of this Hope's Peak, right?
that's right.
For those of us that represent hope to kill each other and sink into despair. The Mastermind wants the world to see that, to try and prove that despair is better than hope. God, how many times has despair been said? I remember on the very first stream, Bug said, take a shot every time despair is said. Take a sip and you die. Take a shot and you want to get past the first chapter.
It's true. Makoto. In other words,
the mastermind simply ignored the rules, this wouldn't have been a game, but one-sided slaughter. Exactly.
At the very least. Indeed.
Junko broke the rules, so she was punished, but in my case, they couldn't lay a finger on me. Good point.
Right. It's true. Indeed. In other words. However,
Oh my god. My cat pressed the escape key on my keyboard. She like stretched. She's on my computer desk right now. Seriously, despair is said more here than the average Kingdom Hearts game that says the word darkness. I haven't played Kingdom Hearts, but I've seen enough clips to know that darkness is said like 50 bajillion times in that game.
wrong. Whew. However, correct. Hey. However, anyway, shall we go?
Where is everybody? Oh crap. I can't teleport everywhere else.
Hey.
I don't know why I just checked Chihiro's room. Crap. Yeah,
Hey.
we need to keep looking. Okay, so the game's gonna make me look for them. Alright, so this is the second floor, right? Cafeteria? No? Oh, hello, Monokuma. Ah! Hello, Monokuma. Yes. Yes. I understand.
Whew.
Emotional instability reached its limit.
However,
Is that Makoto?
You guys!
It is! There's no two ways about it. That's Makoto.
You survived?
Jeez, you're like a stubborn little cockroach, you know that?
I'm just asking to
You know,
make sure,
I'll be honest.
but you're not a
When
ghost,
Byakuya
right?
said that, he sounded kind of like happy, like relieved.
What?
So I'm going by what Joe Apocalypse KH video did. I am replacing the word despair with bees. You're now up against the ultimate bees. Okay.
What the heck?
Okay, I kind of want to go along with that now. Despair is such a boring word now. Or let's just say bees. And in a flash, my tears dried up.
Makoto.
Yes.
It's true. In other words,
How about that?
wrong.
Bees.
I see.
Huh?
That's right. However,
What did you say?
however, correct.
Naturally.
Don't be mean.
About that. But
Anyway,
I hate you.
I, meanwhile, want to get out of here as soon as humanly possible.
anyway,
Interesting.
But
I
Can't agree with the idea of working together with everyone. Huh?
indeed.
I'm sure I told you this already, but this killing game began with 16 participants, all of them high school students. The only people taking single sentence host Peak Academy since the killing game began are those 16 students.
I see. So, in other words,
If the mastermind really is one who killed Makuro, as Kyoko says, the mastermind would have had to set foot in the school, right? Monokuma could probably murder Makuro, but there's no way he could have disguised that scene like that.
in other words,
And according to Monokuma, the only people who speak are the 16 students who have been taking part in the killing game. The mastermind, there were 15 of us in the main hall at the very beginning. Add in Makuro and you get 16. Mastermind would have to be one of them. What?
that's right.
And of those 16 people we started out with, the only ones still alive are the people standing right here. Need I continue, or do you get it now? Wait, are you saying one of them aren't dead? Taka? It's not one of us, right? It's not, it can't be one of us. But wait a minute, how is that possible? How is that possible? Who's controlling... Who could control Monokuma while all of us are standing right next to each other? How is that possible? I don't understand.
What?
no way.
Indeed.
How? How though?
Well, but
I'm right, right?
the school announcements.
Oh, this is
You've
different.
all probably figured this out by now, but at this point, the killing game has now entered true ending mode.
Nice fourth wall break, dude.
So, in the name of fairness, I will unlock every room in the school. Look wherever you want. Solve the mystery in whatever way you see fit. Then we can all meet up at the class trial, okay?
Hmm?
That's fine. In the name of my family. Goodbye.
Next game is Danganronpa 2 Goodbye Bees. Alright.
Hey.
This is a stupid joke we're doing.
Indeed.
You know,
Just a second.
how about that?
But, I mean... Huh? But, okay.
Indeed.
Hey, Kyoko.
However... So... So then... Correct. Makoto.
Places to check. Yeah, the biolab, data center. Hold on, let me check this. Places to check. Several rooms have been blocked up until this point. The headmaster's room, yes. Biolab, yes. But Monokuma door to data center. Ooh, good point. Second floor to dormitory area. In addition, the areas directly connected to Makuro Ikusawa's death are the garden and dojo. I'm so excited. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god, dude. Holy crap. What happened here for all of this to happen? Why does the bathroom look so nice? Oh, giraffe. Eye. Blood. Rubble. This is great. This is wonderful. Oh crap. Of course it wants me to check every single one. This is a clean room.
Correct.
Headmaster's private room.
Indeed.
I've been through this room several times already, but I still have one little regret. Why does she look so small? This looks smaller than it should. Like, look at this small couch. Like, see some. Oh my god. Ooh, secret door.
So... Indeed. Indeed. However, it's true. Whew. Correct. It would seem... However, in other words...
The ultimate bees. Yes, I'm going to dedicate this thing to the bees. The ultimate bees isn't one individual, but instead points to some kind of group. A group responsible for the tragedy which happened 1 year ago. The worst sorts of people whose driving force comes from despair.
However...
Oh my god, and I immediately broke the rule. Oh my god, I said despair again. Are you kidding me? Oh, come on. I can't get used to it. I can't just, like... I can't, like, rewire my brain to read a word differently and pronounce it differently. It's just not possible.
Whew. Correct.
Guys, I'm gonna get off soon. We need to like call a halt on this investigation. There's too much to check out.
What? Well? Hey.
Oh my god, what did we just find? I was looking more at the photo.
Makoto. It would seem... Anyway...
Just don't scream or anything, okay? It's bees? They put bees in the box?
I see. Wrong. Correct.
Those bones. That body, that's my father. What's left of him.
So... In other words...
The bones! The very beginning of the game with the rocket! He was just nothing but bones. That was his father. That was her father at the very beginning of the game.
Why would you... Why? Hey. Well, now, if... Hey. Because... In other words, it would seem I... Hey. So... Hey. Correct. Just a... anyway.
Probably isn't Sakura. I'm trying to see anybody that it could possibly be. I'm just thinking. Probably not Sakura. Celeste, maybe? The only thing that may overwhelm strategy is luck. And since luck is programmed to you from birth, it is fair to say I will never lose. Maybe. Wait a minute. Chihiro can program really well, so what if she made the Monokuma robots? But at the same time, why would she also make a program that prevents me from being killed? It just doesn't make sense. In other words, I have no clue. All I can think of is maybe the 16th student, but then again, they're dead. But can we even believe that? I don't know. I have no clue. Alright, we're gonna check some of the lockers and we're gonna end for tonight. We'll explore all the other rooms later on. Let's just do the lockers. I really gotta sleep on all this. Ah, crap. This looks kind of like some of hero stuff. Stuff he would be interested in. Yeah, see, Makoto was thinking the same thing I was. It was a death note. Wait, what? Huh? Huh? Uh, 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 yes, hero. Guys? Guys, wait a minute. I think it all just clicks for me right now. Those pictures we've been seeing. Those pictures of us all just happily friends together. And Hifumi's dying words. About, like, that we all knew each other. Guys, were we the previous students? What the heck happened with the ultimate tragedy? There's a plan to turn Hope's Peak into a shelter and isolate the students here in a communal life. I decided to talk to the one who came up with the plan directly. He just so happens to be the headmaster and my father. Oh my god, what? He was willing to give me some more details regarding the plan. Here's what he said. The point is to keep our student prodigy safe and to keep them as our hope for the future. Only their genius can overcome disaster and only their hope can overcome bees. For the future of our country, our world, it's not an exaggeration to call this our final hope. We must isolate our superior use from the corrupted world, serve as a foundation for a new era. What? This is the only hope we have. Hope you'll be willing to go along with this plan. I don't know how this plan is at all a good idea. I barely even understand this plan. I have a lot of truth bullets to go through. Alright, I'm gonna end the stream off here. I'm gonna save. My mind is being blown. And I'm so confused. It sounds like... No, crap, no. What it sounds like, they have some corrupt plan to, like, for some reason, isolate our best youth into, like... Oh, crap. I still have the starting soon frame on. Okay. There's, like, a plan to, like, isolate youth in a school for some stupid reason I can't figure out. For, like, hope for the future? And I don't understand why. How that makes sense. Why we would isolate them. Kyoko seemed to be going along with this plan too. There's so many twists going on right now. Oh my god. My brain. Thanks for coming to the stream. I don't know when I'm gonna continue, when I'll have the next chance to stream, but yeah. This is definitely a change. This is definitely a different stream. What is going on anymore? I have no words. There is no commentary. My brain is just focused on moving forward to the game. I seem to be like, I've already figured out all I can figure out. In terms of who Monokuma is, I don't have a clue. Other than that, well, yeah, it's all good, Bug. Other than that, I guess, good night.